I'm back. What's up, Star Kids? It's your boy Jaron here with another video. I know it's been a while. I actually went on an amazing honeymoon with my wife to New Zealand. I might post a video or blog about that soon. Stay tuned for that. I also opened up a brand new studio here in Phoenix, Arizona called Star Camp Creative Labs. So, I've been pretty damn busy. Didn't have time to make YouTube videos, but that doesn't really matter. We're not here to talk about that. I'm back now, and we're going to talk about the juicy stuff that you guys been missing. Black People Twitter. Yes, we are back. Black People Twitter. BPT. I missed you. And just because it's been a while, we're actually going to sort this, as you can see, by top this month. Meaning we're going to actually look at the top posts of the last 30 days or so. I don't know exactly how Reddit works, but we're looking at the top posts of the last 30 days. We're going to get into this. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get started. Jay-Z wore a $2,200,000 watch at the 2023 Grammys. Yet Beyonce's Sri Lankan Ivy Park workers make 44 rupees per hour. We, capital We, as a people need to stop idolizing them. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't care about themselves. Man, okay, so honestly, like when we have this talk about people being rich, etc., so forth, what I've come to realize, and I actually talk about this in my Quasar Code podcast with my homie Voodoo Eyes, is that I think that once you get to $1 billion, you're just not liked anymore. I can't think of a single billionaire that is well liked, like that has $1 billion that everybody loves. Like once you get past $1 billion, they're gonna start finding every reason to hate on you. I mean, the Sri Lankan Ivy Park workers is kind of wild. I got to do some research on that. I'm sure someone would be like, well, actually, Beyonce uses child workers to make her. I mean, I'm sure that there's something up with that. But the point is that we often champion these people to be great and be successful. And then once they get to that point, we turn on them. It happens time and time again. We live in wild times. And I'm not trying to defend Jay-Z or Beyonce because honestly, I don't really care. I think grand scheme of things, like, it's not me being memed right now, talking about my wealth. I mean, it would suck if it did, but I'm not making that much money, so I guess it's whatever. But I just feel like it's interesting how we always have to target somebody. And usually the rich people are the ones that we like to target the most because they're the biggest targets. They make the most money. So it is what it is. I mean, we're going to get mad at Beyonce. I mean, it's fine. Let's get mad at Beyonce. It's fine. But she did win the most Grammys. She has like the most Grammys now, so shout out to her. She's doing her thing. It's like dope stuff. Dope stuff. How can we hate on that? This one's called "The Rent is Too Damn High Over Here, Too." It said, they legit rioting in France over these conditions, and we just sitting here. And see, it's kind of funny, this is the second one, right below the Jay-Z one, which basically kind of proves my point, saying that, like, we always have to target someone. I think that we, as a people, are really falling into a victim mentality. Like, the American person, like, loves to be a victim. We always love to blame someone for like where we're at in our life. Like, oh, I'm not here because this person. No, I'm not in this position. I'm not because this person over here stopped me from doing that. And it's like, at what point in time are you going to take responsibility for yourself and actually just stand up and like go do some shit, right? And go and like actually take over the world and be great. Go be great. Stop complaining. Internet. I mean, it's ironic because I'm on the internet right now, obviously. So there's a little bit of irony there. But it's ironic that I'm on the internet like talking about this, but I guess I'm complaining too, right? But at least I'm trying to do something by saying something about it. But maybe I'm part of the problem. Maybe we're all just part of the problem. Maybe it's just one giant problem. Maybe it's all a problem. Moving on. Making money scheme. Sorry to bring it up again, but I still can't believe the advice on engagement rings is the purchaser should spend about 3 full months salary on the ring. LOL. The whole diamond engagement ring complex is the biggest swindle, rooting in classism and some pretty dark stuff. This is actually pretty too. It's actually kind of funny how Black People Twitter is just like super woke. I mean, it used to be like funny. I mean, I guess it is still funny if you're looking for the comedy, but the first 3 that we dropped on here have been pretty deep. Anyways, but no, like, it's actually funny. I think it was what's the Beers, whatever, the diamond company actually invented that as a slogan to get people to spend more money on diamond rings, and it ended up sticking. It's just an example of how culture and society really leave an impact into the power of media, because this really is the start of a commercial, if I recall correctly. I'm sure someone will fact check me, but I do believe the whole De Beers thing, the whole purchaser should spend about 3 months full salary is a commercial. Look that up. Learn some shit. Get some knowledge on your face. Anyways, moving on. No more kids, but also, y'all, I went on a date recently. Nice guy, single dad, not looking to have more kids. We had a great time, but later he told me that there would be another date because his profile, there wouldn't be another date because his profile has clearly said that he's against drug use. Reader, he was talking about the birth control pills. That's very interesting. I mean, I think that there's a lot to unpack there. I mean, he already has kids, right? And he says that he's not looking to have any more kids. But maybe he's just a man of God, I guess, and doesn't believe in any type of birth control. There's a lot of dudes out there who are like that, but then they also have a ton of kids. So even though he's not looking to have any more kids, he probably actually wants to have more kids. Also, maybe he didn't know his birth control. Also, were you like, how did that even come up? I mean, you guys just having a conversation about it. Like, yeah, I'm popping these BCs. You know what I'm saying? Did you take a BC before you had before you had your wine that night? I don't know. I don't know. BPT is a little serious now, man. I used to come here for the laughs and the giggles. I've been busy though. I've been distracted. I know life is wild out there. Anyways, keep it moving. Humanity must go on, I guess. I know it's not real, but the ladies getting pregnant in apocalypse shows always blow my mind. This is absolutely true. One thing I always think about when I watch shows like The Walking Dead or The Last of Us, for example, even though they don't, I mean, I guess they have a couple of sex scenes. They have that one scene with the two dudes. It's not really a sex scene. It's a romantic encounter, whatever. We're not talking about that. Is that like, when do people have the mental capacity and the hygienical capacity to be bumping uglies? You know what I'm saying? Walking Dead is kind of like famous for that. They're always smashing, and it's like, man, don't you like stink? I'd be kind of ripe after like a shower, like after like one day. I need to take a shower. You know what I'm saying? I can't be out here just throwing my bits around. But I also understand that if you're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and you're being chased by goons and goobers and all kinds of crazy cordyceps and whatnot, you know, you might just need a smash, right? Like, I don't know. But then I also think about it too, like back in the day, like before they invented soap and water. Not invented water, but before they invented soap and the ability to clean yourself, they had sex because obviously we wouldn't be here if they weren't smashing. So maybe like the whole smell part like kind of like desensitizes itself like as you get hornier, kind of similar to like pain. I don't know. I'm sure some type of psychologist would pop in there, but well, actually, this is the whole reason why it works. I'll break it down for you. I'd love to hear it. If you know the reason why people just ignore smells, because that's a whole different video. Anyways, moving on. Someone please school them about Black Panthers. Oh, another serious one. Dear bigots, calling me a Black Panther is not an insult. Black Panthers weren't a black version of the KKK. They were creators of the modern school breakfast program. They fed children, protected seniors, and defended their neighborhoods against white supremacists of violence. This is facts. I don't even know what this is in context to. Maybe I should probably read a little bit more about this. This guy that seems to be just randomly was called a Black Panther. Bishop Talbert Swan. I might do some research on that, but I mean, he's right though. I think that there's a whole misconception in American society. I mean, it's obviously because a lot of it has to do with the people who are telling these stories, and the people who are telling these stories are not the same color of the people who the stories are about. Oftentimes, and that's Hollywood, for example, controlling the narrative. There's a misconception about the Black Panther being, you know, ultra violent and out here doing this, and basically like this guy said, the black version of the KKK. No, not at all. They were trying to heal their neighborhoods and trying to put people in better positions to win and grow and be great. And yeah, you know, the French have perfected the art of striking and rioting. Different strokes, eh? Seems like all the France are on strike today as the country reacts to proposed retirement age increase to 62 to 64. Dang, they mad. Big bad. And see, that this goes back to the other thing I was saying, you know, like, I feel like I would like to think that there's like a change coming in this country where we're going to see like a mass shift of consciousness and people are going to start like really stepping up and being like, oh, I really want to see change in this country. But I really think that America as a whole is a very just passive country. A lot of it has to do with the fact that we're hypnotized by our social media and our food and our addiction to sex and all these things. It's very fascinating. I think a lot of this has opened my eyes when I went to New Zealand, and I don't want to sound like a bougie, pompous person was like, oh, now I've traveled outside the country and I know how different it is. But that's kind of facts, man. It's kind of wild on the other side of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? There's some crazy. It's not crazy over there. I guess it's less crazy over there compared to what it is over here. And people always have these perceptions of what America really is, and they're kind of right. And you're starting to see this shit kind of play out in real time. I don't know. Is America falling apart? Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you think America's falling apart. Some people say yeah. Some people say no. I guess it's just like depends on how you feel about this country. Anyways, we got political for a second. I was trying to make y'all laugh, but this is a very serious black people Twitter. I mean, black people are talking about some serious shit right now on the Reddit page. Anyways, we'll look at a couple more here though. Did we misread the instructions? How the fuck can Dawn soap clean oil off a duck but not the spaghetti bowls? It's actually kind of funny because I actually saw someone make a post saying that if Tupperware wanted to make a bag, they would go ahead and make spaghetti bowl stained Tupperware, in a sense that, because you know people always put spaghetti in it. But that's a good point. Like spaghetti sauce, the tomato sauce is like one of the most staining things in the world. Like it will stain anything. It could be used. It was probably used as paint back in the day to paint shit. I wouldn't be surprised if they had tomato sauce in their paintings because that should be staining. Should be staining. Get yourself a red one. That's the cheat code. They have red Tupperwares. Like me and my wife have red Tupperware. That's the one for spaghetti because you don't see the stains. Come on now, 2023. Where's your red spaghetti bowl? Come on now, step it up. Kunta didn't just have time; he made time. This is from LeVar Burton. To all the verified Twitter blue vigilantes who feel duty bound to educate me about A, Africans enslaving other Africans, B, black on black crime in America, or C, how my privilege makes me somehow less black, please fuck all the way off. Yeah, I think that's a fair take from a LeVar Burton, who's probably, you know, in my opinion, one of the most important black people of all time, at least in media history, in terms of what he's done for media. So, and I don't even know, like, once again, there's no context. I'm not sure if he's just like mad and I have to do research on these things, and maybe I should be doing more research on these things before I make these videos, but I don't. I go in here blind so I can make it hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off the dome, just saying the crazy shit. If I came in here all prepared, it would sound like, oh, like this. I would be like, oh, did you know that LeVar Burton did that? No. We figured this out together as a family. My star kids out there. Let's look at one more and then we'll get out of here. Let's see what this shit's about over here. Click and clack. Boom, boom. This one says, that what was lost are now found. Cleaning sponges, or cleaning your kid's room will piss you off. Cause why the fuck is my air fryer in there? Bruh. Like, kids will just take shit. Like, kids will just take shit and just put it in different locations and then it just disappears. Like, if you ever have a child, and I have one currently, these kids will literally just grab things and make it disappear like David Copperfield. Like, literally just be like, they'll just take this lighter and be like, oh, gone. Like, never to be seen again. And then you might go clean their room. And you might find it underneath the bed, covered in stains of some sort. It's wild. Don't ever have children if you want to keep a hold of some of your valuable stuff because they will disappear. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to see me go through more Black People Twitter, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be back with more content. Name some other subreddits that you check out too, though. And I'll fucking go look them up and we'll make some more videos and do some other stuff. I got a lot of other cool content on the way. Shout out to all my star kids. Stay safe. Peace out.